Assalamu alaikum. I am here and you are here, so that means one thing. We're trying something out. Today, we are trying a lot of Voile Chic. Voile Chic. I'm gonna Google how to pronounce it because I'm getting nervous. I keep pronouncing things wrong.
Voile.
Voile? That seems so wrong.
Voile.
Voile! Okay, I never would have said it like that. I always say voile or voile, voile. No, I never say voile. See, now it's like messing with my head. But anyways, today we're trying things out from them. So you can see I ordered quite a lot of things. I have been seeing so much of their instant premium jersey hijabs going around, like on my Instagram or whatever, from people using them, and I really wanted to try them out because again, like I am the influenced of all influencers. It's me. Like I've already said this, it's me. So I just wanted to try them because I have jersey. Like for reference, I decided to wear this jersey, which I really like recently. It's from Hot Hijab. Let me just Google that too. Hot. So this is from Hot Hijab, and I'm just using it as reference because honestly, like I like the concept of a pre-sewn jersey, which basically, if you don't know, let me find one. So the pre-sewn jersey, this is, I think this might be Sphinx, but it just looks different in the pictures. Oh, it's made in Turkey. That's nice. The whole point of it is that there's already the seam down the middle of the neck, and that's nice that they put it on the end. So basically it's like one very short end and then one long, very long end to wrap around as ever, however you want. And I think that's nice. Like I get it, there's like this part would be sewn. Okay, that's nice, I can see the appeal. But like then again, the more I think about it, jersey is like just meant to be the easy comfort hijab. I think hot hijab actually calls it sweatpants for your face. And I agree with that completely. That's the reason I love jerseys. They're so simple and they don't move. So I don't really know. I mean, I can see that there's benefit in having it pre-sewn. Like, it makes it even less work than it is already, but it's very minimal work in my opinion. So is it worth having to spend $25 apparently? I'm looking at the price right now, $25 to buy something already pre-sewn when honestly like most of the non-sewn ones are cheaper. If you go to Demure Hijab, they have really great ones. For example, I haven't shopped there in a while, but let's just check. Okay, yeah, so they're on sale for 10 right now. Like they have good sales all the time, I think. And their jerseys are pretty good too. So is it worth paying $15 almost more to get something pre-sewn? I don't know. Maybe I'll try it now and I'll be like my life will be changed. But I'm just like, this is my disclaimer. I'm going into it with with appreciation for sure. I think it's a good concept and could be very useful, especially a lot of the videos I was seeing were like talking about them being mothers and how it's simple for mothers, but is it something you need? I'm a little bit skeptical about. So we'll try them. Let's just try a few. And then while we're here, I thought we might as well try some other things because I've actually never ordered from how was it? Voile? I've never ordered from Voile Chic before, so I thought we might as well try a few other things. So I got some of their chiffon hijabs as well. We'll just try them out, see what we think. So let's start off with the color that I was mentioning, which is the Sphinx color. On the website, the color definitely looks lighter and brighter. This is definitely more of like a muted grayish purple. Like I wouldn't call it lilac, and on the website it looks like lilac. So I'm a little disappointed with that, but maybe on it'll look different. So let's try it on. And if you know me, you know undercaps are not for me because they all give me headaches, but just for the sake of this video and maybe another one coming up, hint hint, I will put on an undercap. Vanilla slit undercap. Actually, no, it's not a match, but anyways, let's try it out. The cool thing about this apparently is that these are slits here for your ears to go through, and apparently that's supposed to help like release pressure from here, and I'm hoping maybe it'll be good. I actually will review this. I will review this and other undercaps in another video. Like I want to do a video dedicated to trying out a bunch of undercaps, so we'll see. But it's pretty snug, so let's go on. Oh gosh. Okay, this is it on. That was kind of harder than I thought to get on, like especially for something that's supposed to be super simple and easy, but oh my gosh, can you see like my ears are like sticking out weirdly because of that undercap? Like that's so strange. For reference, the shorter side is going to be on your left, which is good because I wrap always around my right anyways. So let's see. Let's tuck this in. I saw a lot of people online doing the wrap around the head thing, which I don't generally do on jerseys, but I know you can do. So let's try it. What the heck? Why am I having trouble with this? Okay, wait. Okay, so here's the first color in Sphinx. It's nice, honestly, it's nice. Like, I'm still a little bit confused by why the color on me is looking so much like a muted purple, gray purple, whereas in the picture it looks like a very lovely light lilac color. I don't know, that's a little bit disappointing. Actually, the more I look at it, the more I kind of can see it, but it really is a lot lighter looking online. So this might have to go back, but it's a really nice color. And it's nice. Like, it feels secure, it feels nice. I was honestly feeling a little bit bulky around here and kind of hard to navigate the slit because it was kind of bunching up as I was wrapping it, but now it's on, it's all good. I like the coverage. I actually really like the concept of having like a very low slit area that you can just tuck in. It won't be bulky underneath. I really like that. I think that's really nice. But again, like, is it groundbreaking, revolutionary, life-changing? I think no. I genuinely think no. But we'll keep going. I don't want to be a downer. I'm just saying I really like the concept, but like, if you have jerseys already, is this gonna change everything for you? Or like, do you really need to spend your $25 on this when you can spend $10 or something? I wouldn't say so. It's nice. We're not going to debate that it's nice. The quality feels really good. It feels very soft. It feels very stretchy. It's very thin also. Actually, something I noticed because I had a jersey from hijab before, and I noticed with this one, I guess maybe they've like upgraded it, but the one I had from a few years ago was so much thicker, and I remember that that felt kind of bulky, and this feels light and stretchy, and this also is very light and stretchy. They feel equally stretchy. But I don't know, the hot hijab ones are just a little bit softer, but it's honestly it's pretty good. Like, there's nothing wrong with the quality. I'm glad that it's made in Turkey. I think it's like it's a really nice concept. Let's see how long it is in the back still. Oh, not long at all. So the two wraps makes it very small, which I also like because sometimes I feel like my hijabs trail behind me and I don't like that. Actually, you know what? Let's do it like the style that they have on the website. I think they have it like this. Okay, yeah, I like that too. I don't know if this would hold. I don't think so. I think you would need some fashion tape, which I saw a hack of on Instagram, by the way. People put fashion tapes instead of pins because I've never used a pin, so I'm too scared to start now. But people use fashion tape to hold their hijab down here, and then their little styles like this hold all day. Isn't that so? And you don't ruin your hijab. Isn't that such a good idea? If you didn't know, now you know. Also, it's nice that if it comes undone, like, I guess that's something that's nice about it is if you have kids maybe, or if you're moving around a lot and your hijab comes undone and you're worried about your neck showing and you don't want to wear an undercap, I think this is really good for that because even if your hijab comes undone, it's fine. It's all good. Let's switch now to vanilla and see how it is. So this is the color vanilla. And by the way, I really like how all their packaging says Voile Chic on it. I think that is indeed chic. Oh, also, all the packages do say the scarf name. So they are here. Okay, welcome back. Oh my goodness. Is it just me? This color also does not look like how it looked online. Like, we'll ignore it. We'll keep going. So another nice color, but again, I'm a little bit disappointed because on the website, it looks like a nudie beige color, and this looks like a beige, gray beige, brown beige. It's not what I wanted. And I know I'm picking up the right color because it says so right here that that's vanilla. But does this look like a vanilla to you? I mean, just like honestly, do you think this is a vanilla? Like, if you saw this color, would you say that, yeah, that's like a vanilla? Or would you say that's like a green, mossy, camely color? Actually, no, it's not camely. I wanted it to be camely, but it's not. Honestly, that's a little bit frustrating. The quality is really nice. I I like the way, actually, I really like the concept now. I'm starting to really like it, like, especially the one shoulder drapes. It's much easier with this, I would say, than a normal jersey because you don't have to worry about anything falling or whatever. I'm like, I'm really put off by the color selection and the differences. Tell me if you think I'm crazy and they look the same to you, but they just look different to me. But anyways, let's go on. Let's try black. You can't go different with, like, there can't be any differences in black. So let's try the instant jersey in black. I'm escaping. It looks like I'm escaping something. Okay, the black. So I really like this black. It's definitely an intense black, and I like that. I think this is like the classic, easy to wear, will keep. I really like it. Again, like the sewn edge makes it easy. I like that it's easy for draping. I think it's a very nice color, very good quality, very light. So this I think is a basic worth keeping. Obviously black is black, so thank goodness that's like there's no issues with the color. So I really like this and I will keep this. Now let's go on to ivory. I think I've talked about this already. I don't think white scarves look good on me, but my friends always tell me that I should wear white because they like white, not because they like it on me, but because they like white scarves. They're from Syria, so if you're Syrian, you know, I guess. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying friends plural. It's just my one friend and her mom. I guess she's my friend too, lol. They're from Syria, and so white is like traditional, I guess, for them. They're always wearing white. Actually, I'm the one like convincing them not to wear white, and they're the ones trying to convince me to wear white. So I got this color, ivory, which I don't think will look good on me. I do want one because sometimes I feel like white on white is a vibe, but I just don't think it looks good on me. But we're wearing white today, so we'll see. Maybe it'll look good. Maybe we'll see. Maybe the jersey will change my mind. So let's try it. Again, all of these jerseys are $25, which is a little steep. Like I'm not gonna lie, it's steep, but we'll still try them. Okay, we are back. By the way, I took the undercap off, and so this white is a little bit see-through, but we'll do a double layer, and then hopefully it should not be. Okay, see, this is a little, this part, like when you wrap, this little corner part is a little bit awkward because this sewn edge is here right in the middle. And so when you go to wrap around, there's like this little bit of gaping or like fabric here. It's okay, you can just tuck it under. But like, yeah, that's something I've noticed every time I've wrapped. It's no big deal. So as I suspected, it's 2 layers. It's fine. It's okay. What do I think? Obviously, there's nothing wrong with the color. The color is what it says it is. But I am curious to see if they say it's transparent or not. So they do say it's opaque, which it's not unless you double layer, and maybe that's what they mean, like double layering it. This is like my worst application, honestly. I'm not sure. It being a little bit see-through, I feel like I should get exactly the same lining when I wrap it around to make it opaque and not weirdly visible. And that I don't love, but I do like the color. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this color. I kind of like the white on white, and I said that's like kind of the vibe I've been looking for. So maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I won't. We will see. Again, like the fabric feels nice and everything. Anyways, I don't know. Like you tell me if it's me and I'm just being nitpicky, but I just feel like the white on the website was like a brighter white, and honestly it could be because their lighting is more professional, their photography is more professional, and maybe like the color just pops more. But I like this white, yet I don't think it's the exact same white. I think theirs is more like a bleached white, and this looks almost like it has a little bit like, see the difference? I don't know if you can see a difference, but see, this is like a bleach white, and this is kind of like, it almost looks like it has some yellow to it. Tell me I'm crazy. I could be wrong. Like, tell me I'm crazy. Honestly, I would love to hear it. Honestly, I don't think so. I think they're different a little bit. And this is like a bleached white. That's what I thought this was gonna be. And I actually like it more for this color. Like, don't get me wrong. I like the color like as it is more. It's not the same, is it? Like, it's not the same. It's good for me. It worked out in this case, but like it's just disappointing a little bit. Okay, I just changed my lighting a little bit and I think it looks a little bit more ivory, so I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, but like still I see a difference and that's what this looks like on the website. So I don't know. You be the judge. But overall, obviously still nice. I think actually it is like a really good concept now that I've been thinking about it. It's really good for tucking in. It's really good not to have so much length in the back. Like that's it. That's all there is. I really do like the concept of it now. It's actually grown on me, despite all the skepticism I had earlier. But not getting the colors I thought I was getting, and maybe I'm just being too hard on it, but I just feel like there's a difference. I don't know. I could be wrong. Honestly, I could be wrong completely. I'm not a color specialist or whatever. I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't tell you my opinion. This one I can give it like a half pass because honestly, this is the one I'm the least sure about that it's the same, different or the same on the website. I think this is like half the same. So I'll just give it like half a doubt. So at least like 2.5 out of 4 I feel doubtful for. That's not good. That's a 1.5 I'm sure about. And black you can't mess up. So I don't want to keep harping on it. So I'm sure they're trying their best. I'm sure also that these are individually dyed. So maybe it's hard to get the same exact color every single time. That's the nature of a small business. And I understand that. Oh, okay, so I was just looking on their website and it says, while we try our best to ensure product colors shown are a true depiction of the actual product colors, we do not guarantee a true color match. I mean, at least they've acknowledged it. That makes me feel better about it. But on the other hand, it's still $25. This is passable. This difference, I would be like, okay, I totally understand it. It's like ups and, how do I say this in English? You know, unis bis in Urdu, like there's like, yeah, a little bit of marginal difference. I understand that. I mean, it makes sense. Like I wouldn't hold them to like to an identical standard as I would maybe for a big chain because you know they're mass producing. But for instance, that's not a vanilla. You can't tell me that's a vanilla, and I don't even think that's very close. This is still pretty close, but it's just a lot darker or grayer or cooler, maybe is the right word. I don't know, but it's a lot more muted. But on the bright side, they do have a nice refund policy. There's a 30-day refund if something doesn't match. So I guess it like all balances out. I'm just thinking like if you ordered something for an event, then it might not be the exact color you were thinking to get, or if it was for a specific look or something, you needed a specific color, then maybe just order in advance. Be careful. You might get a little bit of difference on these bees, you know. It's okay, I guess. You know, they're doing their best, but I also think it's okay to point out the errors or discrepancies. I'm just being honest with you. So yeah, let's now move on to the chiffons. So I also really liked a lot of their chiffon colors. I decided to get them as well. Okay, so I don't know what was wrong with me, but apparently I wanted to try the premium jersey, the instant sewn one, and the premium jersey, which by the way, they are both $24.90. So I don't know why. Like I would think that those instant sewn ones were a little bit more bucks, so they would be a higher price, but they're not. So that's interesting and strange, but here actually this is a good opportunity to compare whites. Do they look the same? I think they do. Because these are both the color ivory, so amongst colors, I think that they're consistent. Okay, let's start off with, I think this color is less opaque than the instant zone. I don't know why, I think it is. So, I like this. I genuinely like this. However, like now that I've been trying on the instant zones, I actually will say I think I've been converted because I don't like having all this length in the back. Maybe you do, but I feel like this is much harder to tuck in, to style, to do things like that. I honestly am, I've changed my mind. Have revoked my previous statements. I still don't think it's an essential, but I think if you are looking for something that you tuck in a lot, like maybe it's hoodie season or whatever, and you want to tuck in, and then it's not loose on the head either because although jersey is like very easy to control, if you have a lot of baby hair like me, it's a little bit harder. And I just don't like to put pins or to put magnets if I'm wearing a jersey because the whole point of a jersey for me is to be an easy to wear hijab, like very little fuss. So I really do think I like the instant hijabs. Like I think they're worth it. I think if you had to pick between the two, I would pick the instant one, which is a surprise. Like I did not think I was gonna say that before. So that's nice. Okay, but let's finally now move on to the chiffons. So this is the chiffon in nude blush. This one is $18. Let's try it. Okay, so this is the hijab on. I remember now the reason, like I'm reading the description back, and I remember the reason that I wanted to try this hijab was that they say their chiffons are non-slip, and I did not really see how that could work. But right now I'm not wearing any pins or anything, and I think it's holding pretty well. Like normally other hijabs would not hold as well. And I'm honestly impressed. Like there's something about it. It doesn't have that like slippery chiffon feeling. There's like a little bit of, I almost want to say powderiness, but it's not like in a bad way at all. There's just a feeling to it that it's not like glide off. Like there's a little bit of grit, but it's still very soft. Like it's a very interesting fabric. But let's try it on with a hijab magnet. This is from Hot Hijab. So here it is. Yeah, really nice. I actually don't feel like it's gonna slip. I'm not wearing a cap. And sometimes even with the magnets on, my chiffons feel like they're gonna slip. So I'm honestly very impressed. Like I'm not trying to shout anyone out or like throw any shade, but Build Collections has a lot of chiffons. They do have a luxury chiffon that I don't think I've tried, but their normal chiffons are much more slippery. And they are literally you get them for $5 and this is for $18. But I really like this. I think if you are a chiffon girly, this is very nice. It's also very thin, feels very breathable. Like the fabric feels really nice, and there's something about it that it's just not as slippery. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's actually really good. So I'm very impressed with this, pleasantly surprised, and I recommend it. So I guess it's a good thing that I bought 3 other ones to try too. So let's try those out quickly. Okay, so this color is Rain Gray. It looks like it was advertised. Okay, here's this color on. I actually really like it. I'm surprised. Like I got it thinking maybe it would be nice for jeans or something like that. But I actually really like this color. I think it's flattering. I think it's pretty. Again, like the material about the chiffon, honestly, it is non-slip. I've tried Georgette, which is like sort of like chiffon, but it's like the whole point of it is to add more grit and texture to it so it's less slippery. And that's still been slippery, more slippery than this and heavier. And this is so light. Like I'm honestly really impressed. But like this color, so we have 2 more colors. One is eggplant and one is black. I want to try eggplant, but I think we should leave it for last because I have a feeling I'll like it, or I really hope I'll like it because I really would want to. So let's try the black. It's honestly still giving me a little bit of flight attendant, um, air hostess, but it's better than some of the other ones I've worn, I think. I'm not sure. It's a nice color, that's all I can say. Yeah, there's just something about black chiffon that makes me feel weird, but I like it. Let's try our last hijab, is the color eggplant, and that was so pretty. I have really high hopes, so let's see. Okay, here it is. Okay, here it is. I can't tell. I can't tell. Do I like it? Do I not? I kind of think it washes me out a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I really, 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 really want to like it. Like, want to love it. Like, heart. I really, really want to. Let me do a wraparound. We'll see if the wraparound makes it a little better. A little classic, a little wrapperoo. No, that didn't help. That did not help. But we'll just finish it. Okay, that's bad. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Excuse me. I'm kind of in the middle. Maybe with a different look. So that's all though. That was our little try of Voile Chic. I'm glad that I was able to try them out. I do really think that the chiffon, I think it's worth it. And I would probably have never have said that. I'm not a really big chiffon girl for reasons that I like simplicity. I don't like to be fidgeting with my things. With these hijabs, actually might change my mind. I really do like the formula. Like, something about it is so lightweight and yet so held in place, like secure, almost as if it was heavy, but it's not. The jerseys, I was skeptical. I was a suspect. I was a little bit of a jokester. But they actually really impressed me. At the beginning, I didn't really think so as much, but the more I wore them, and especially compared to the normal jersey I wore at the end, they're just really good quality. Like, the quality's great and it's so good for tucking in. It's so good for like effortless looks, which is the whole point of it. I know that's like what everyone was saying, but I just thought it was like, okay, cool, like, whatever. Like, you don't have to do one extra step of like wrapping around, whatever. But no, it's super easy to tuck in. It keeps you covered in the chest or collar area. There's no bulk from having to tuck anything like a longer sleeve in. When you wrap around your shoulder or whatever, it stays. And then there's not a huge long train in the back, like this, for example. Like, you avoid that, and so that's also good if you're wearing something on top, or like a coat or something. Like, just generally, I think that's it, like, especially for my shorter girls, that's nicer. And then having the little sewn down the middle, it's not so much helping me in terms of being convenient, because it is convenient, but I liked it because it was keeping the scarf framed nicely, whereas other times jerseys do slip a little bit, like they move around a little bit, and that was keeping it in place. Obviously it gives you neck coverage. Like, there's actually a lot more pros than I thought. And so I'm really pleasantly surprised by all of these things. The only con would be sometimes the colors are a bit different than what they look like online, but their return policy is very generous. It's very nice, so use it if something doesn't work out. I would honestly say that overall they're doing a pretty good job, and it's a small business, I'm sure. Yeah, I just think that's like, I love supporting small businesses. I love supporting local Muslim businesses. Also, they're sourcing their hijabs in Turkey, which I really like, given, current circumstances. I'm glad to be creating any sort of economic flow there. So I really like the brand. I really like what they stand behind. I really like a lot. Like, their quality is superb. The shipment, by the way, was also super quick. It is a little bit more on the expensive side. So I would say maybe if you're really interested, try just one or two, wait for a sale or something, try one or two. I'm sure some people have discount codes. I obviously don't, but yeah, I really like them overall. The only thing I can say for sure I didn't like was the undercap, which was very strange, but an application, it was very strange, and then it still was going back. So yeah, I hope this helps if you were considering shopping from them. I think they're a very nice brand. They're doing a really good job, and they're coming out with some really cool products. Thank you for watching. That was the whole haul from Voile Chic, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.